Boston Market sweet and sour chicken. Let's find out if this frozen meal is any good, and at the end of the video, I'll let you know if I'd buy it again. All right, welcome back, fellow fans of grocery store food. I am the grocery store dude. And look, believe it or not, this is actually only the second time I am ever trying a Boston Market frozen meal. The first time was a couple of years ago when I tried the Boston Market chicken parmesan. I was very disappointed, very underwhelming meal. I haven't tried another Boston Market product since. However, I was at the grocery store and I was looking at this sweet and sour chicken, and you know what? I like me some sweet and sour chicken, and I thought, let's give Boston Market a second chance. And now we're here. So let's go ahead and open this up, see what it's all about. Okay. Okay. All right, so here's how it looks frozen. So you can see there's the chicken on one side, the fried rice on the other side. Let's check out the instructions. And here are the cooking instructions. Ignore that glue. I don't know how that got there. But anyways, you can cook it in the oven, but it takes almost 40 minutes. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. But here are the microwave instructions. We're gonna remove tray from carton, cut film to vent, cook on high 4 minutes, stir and recover, and then cook again on high for 2.5 minutes. All right, so let's get this cooking, and through the power of editing, it's gonna be cooked. Okay, we got a problem here. I was actually going to show you the finished product fully cooked, but this is actually only halfway cooked. And I'm stirring this and I'm realizing, I don't know if I got a defective batch. Look how much chicken is in here. I don't think this is normal. There's literally one piece of chicken. I'm not even exaggerating. There's one piece of chicken, and then there's like these little tiny, doesn't even look like whole pieces here. It looks like, I don't know, crumbs of chicken. But there's literally one piece of chicken in this whole thing. So I don't think that's right. It is what it is. This is what I got, and I'm gonna review it. I mean, I definitely did not get that much chicken in this. Anyways, let me go ahead and finish cooking this, and we'll be right back. All right, well, here is the finished product fully cooked, and again we'll discuss that chicken in a bit, but you know what, let's get a close-up here and talk about this. So this is the Boston Market sweet and sour chicken. We got the breaded white chicken meat in tangy sweet and sour sauce with vegetable fried rice. All right, and here are the nutrition facts and the ingredients if you want to go back and press pause to read that more carefully. But I gotta say, I am not thrilled about that sodium. Wow, that is a lot of sodium. And also, price for this was, I believe, over $6 Canadian. I'll put the price up here so you can see it exactly, but I do remember it being on the pricey side. But I do have to admit, visually, besides the lack of quantity in the chicken, it actually looks pretty good. It smells pretty good. It does look like the picture on the box. So let's get a closer look. Let's get a kind of a close-up of the fried rice here. So here's the fried rice. It looks fluffy, it looks moist. There's the vegetables there. So yeah, this looks like it can taste pretty good, but I can't, okay, this chicken, I'm not exaggerating here. Look at all the chicken you get in that picture, but there's literally one good piece, and even this is pretty small. Like, look at this piece compared to my fork. It's not even that big. It's like the size of, I don't know, a quarter or something. So you got that piece, and then you get what? Little tiny, okay, I guess this, actually, I guess this one, okay, maybe two, even, but look how tiny these pieces are. And this one's just a flat, this one's kind of bigger, I guess, but you really don't get a lot of chicken in here. Here's a close-up of that chicken, and this is, again, the biggest piece, and it's not even that big. Either way, this is bad news for Boston Market. So either this is the quantity you get, which is bad, or this is not the quantity you get, and you usually get more, which means that's also bad news because it means there's no quality control. And when you buy these, you never know if you're gonna get the normal quantity or if you're gonna get a lot less. So we're not off to a good start because of that quantity of the chicken, but you know what? Let's give it a taste. All right, Boston Market sweet and sour chicken. Let's give this a taste. Okay, so let's start off with the fried rice here. So here we go. Here's the fried rice. Okay, I gotta say that rice tastes pretty good. And I could even taste a bit of the sauce because I had my fork dipped into the sauce. But here's another bite of the fried rice. Okay, you know what? I gotta admit, even though I'm not happy about the quantity of that chicken, this fried rice is really good. It's moist, but it's not overcooked. And those vegetables add a nice different texture, a little bit of earthiness to it. And overall, it's actually not that flavorful, but in a good way. So when you see that sodium count, you would think this is kind of overly salty, but not really. Very subtle, nice rice. I'm digging the rice. Okay, now it's time for the start of the show. The very limited amounts of chicken. Like, look, after I take this piece, look at how much chicken is left. There's like barely anything in here. But anyways, hopefully the quality will make up for the quantity, but here we go. Boston Market sweet and sour chicken. Okay, now I'm actually kind of mad. I'll tell you why in a second. Let me try to get, look at this. After that piece, there's like barely any chicken left. Let me just get another piece here. Second piece, tiny piece, here we go. All right, yeah, I'm definitely mad. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But look, I only took 2 bites and there's already barely any chicken left. You got a lot of sauce and you got, you know, little tiny piece here. And again, I don't know if it's looking bigger on camera, but compare this to my fork. This is a very, very small piece. This is about the size of a dime, really. And I'm gonna tell you the reason that I'm mad is because that chicken actually tastes really good. It actually is a really good tasting sweet and sour chicken. Let me just say this is breaded, but because it's in the sauce, it's not gonna be crunchy, okay? So the breading is not gonna be crispy, it's gonna be soggy, but the chicken is actually fine for a microwave chicken. Maybe it's because it's kind of cooked in that sauce, but it's not overly dry or chewy, but the sauce is great. If you've ever had sweet and sour chicken at a takeout place or restaurant, this is right up there. This tastes pretty good. This tastes like something you would get at a nice takeout restaurant. The flavor is great, but that's why I'm so mad is because you get so little chicken. Let's try everything together because that's what it's meant to be. So I'm gonna take whatever chicken is left, just these tiny pieces with the sauce, mix it in with the rice. Here we go. Rice, chicken. Wow, I gotta admit, that is so good. That, again, I'm a real fan of this rice, plus with that really solid sweet and sour sauce. Very sweet with a little bit of sourness. That bite was great, really good stuff. But again, look, I'm done. Look, that's it with the chicken. Look at how little chicken there was, and I still got all this rice left. Now the rice is great and the sauce is great, but we're done with the chicken. So Boston Market sweet and sour chicken. I'm so frustrated here because taste-wise, this tastes really good. I like the fried rice and I really do like that chicken, but you barely get any chicken. Where's the chicken? This is sweet and sour chicken, and if you're paying over, you know, $6 for this, that's really expensive in the world of frozen food. But here's my final verdict. Does it taste good? Yes, it actually tastes really good. I don't really have too many negative things to say about the taste. However, and this pains me to say this, would I get this again? Because of the quantity of the chicken, I can't say yes. I can't say yes. Plus, the really high sodium is not doing this meal any favors. All right, like and subscribe for more frozen microwave TV dinner reviews. And until next time, enjoy these foods. In moderation, of course.